Hi, welcome to this training for WP Contest Creator. In this training, we're going to cover style sheets. Style sheets are pretty straightforward. This is the style and design of your contest. These are applied to your templates. So these are going to actually customize what your templates look like by the colors and all sorts of other stuff. But I'll just show you, we'll get right into it. This is the style sheet menu. You will see this when you click style sheets here. These are some of the style sheets we already have uploaded. We can edit them, duplicate them, or even delete them. For now, let's go ahead and click Add New and add a brand new style sheet to our contest here. So the first thing that you will see is a drop-down box. This is where you can duplicate style sheets that already exist inside of your menus here. You can do that and click Duplicate, and it will add in all the styles from that template or that style sheet. But what we're going to do is we're going to start from scratch here. Style sheet name is the first box that you want to fill out. So for this example, I'm going to call this Dragon and just go ahead and use that. What we're going to do is we're going to select a logo first. And I've already uploaded some assets here into the media library for WordPress just to speed things up a little bit. So I'm going to select my logo from here and I'm going to insert into post. This is going to populate that box here. Now if I wanted to remove this image and I picked the wrong one, I simply click the red box and it will disappear. So again, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to select this logo image and insert it into post. Now I'm going to do the same thing for header image, and the header image will appear on templates that actually have headers available to them. You can see that in the template library. So I already uploaded a header here, and I'm going to insert that also into post. Next thing I want to do is I want to select button images for my contest steps. Now the steps of the contest, the step 1 is going to be the survey that the customers fill out, and step 2 is going to be actually when they join the contest and enter their information. So for step 1, I'm going to select a button off of my computer, and I populated it already into my media library, but we have inside the training area a download file where you can download the buttons that we've already pre-made for you. So I'm going to select this one that's called Next Step, and I'm going to insert it into my post. Now notice it asks for the width and the height of the button size. This is necessary in order to properly size the buttons. So let's say you wanted to have your own buttons that you design, you can change the height there. If I want to see the size of the height and width of my buttons, I can do that here. 355 by 86 is the size. So I'm going to put that in here, 355 by 86. Oops, added an extra 5 there. Alright, so the next thing here is to add the next step button, which is step 2. And I'm going to add join contest because I want the users to have a call to action to join the contest. So enter again the size of the buttons, and that's all there is to it. Now this thing here that says survey button text, this, if you're entering images, I would just leave blank. And the reason for that is otherwise you'll have text appearing above your images. The reason we have this box here is for people who are advanced users who want to use custom CSS buttons instead of our image buttons. So if you're good with CSS, you want to have your own designs, your own buttons that are custom designed with CSS, you can do that by entering the text here, and then this will you will be able to target this text element in order to style that text there in the buttons. So for now I'm going to leave it blank, and we'll move on to the next box here, which is text styles. Text styles are the text that appear inside of your contest. So we have headlines, subheadlines, and text. Pretty straightforward there. The font family is obviously the family that you want your fonts, the styles to show. So you can select Century Gothic. We have already pre-populated a bunch here for you to select from. The next thing is font color. Font color is just simply your font colors. What color do you want your font to show for the headlines? You also have font size, so you can select that here or enter that in here, and you can also bold or italicize your fonts. The same thing goes for subheadlines. You can select the color, select font sizes, and then bold or italicize your fonts. So I'm going to go through here and just select some of the options. I don't recommend these colors, I'm just selecting some colors for an example. The next thing is background settings. Background color is the background color behind your contest. So you'll be able to customize that if you want. You can enter in some custom options, or you can select a background image. So let's say you have a large background image that you want to show behind your contest. You can upload that, or you can select a smaller background image that you want to repeat. That's what I'm going to do here in this example. So I have a small square that I want to repeat over and over again as a pattern. So I can do that by just selecting repeat from the options, and then you can leave it as center, left, or right, either way when it comes to repeating. So that's all there is to it. The next thing would be custom CSS. This is for you CSS ninjas out there. If you really are good with CSS, you want to customize and design your contest to your standards, then you can do that here. You just enter some code, and when you hit save settings, it will go ahead and update that for you. So make sure you save, and that's all there is. We'll go ahead and see you in the next training.